Hello, my name is Nicholas Sanchez. This is my first semester in the integrated business program, and my long-term goals are to be an entrepreneur and business owner. Today, I will be presenting my strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. To begin, I believe my biggest strength is that I'm a very detail-oriented person. I tend to see all the details in most things that I do, including my personal life, my social interactions, my view on politics, me playing sports, and pretty much everything I do. I look at the processes of things and I look at the correct way of doing things. I believe being detail oriented is very valuable in business and in life because I believe that this helps me do things the correct way and just to have the right knowledge on how to do things. Another strength of mine is that I'm very active and I love sports. Ever since I was a toddler, I've been catching waves and surfing, and I've been playing all kinds of sports with my friends throughout Florida and in college. I love basketball, soccer, surfing, and I love to watch sports, and I'm a very active person. I believe that this is a very important thing because I'm not just in life, but in business, it's good to be around healthy people and people that care about their lives and do well for themselves. Another strength of mine is that I'm a very curious person and I have a lot of passions and interests. I believe that this is very important because I can thrive in a variety of environments and I have a natural passion to do things. This will help me when I'm given difficult situations and help me find the passion and the meaning and the purpose of doing things and find satisfaction in it. Some of my weaknesses, where I can improve the most is my social awareness. Sometimes I'll say things without fully considering how another person might react or how they'll perceive it. And this can be detrimental in a lot of different ways. So that's something I've been working on, just like being more aware of what I'm saying and how people react to it, and just being more socially aware in general and how people perceive things. Another weakness of mine, somewhere that I can improve on that is tied to social awareness, is just having clear communication. Sometimes I have trouble expressing my ideas very clearly so that another person can understand it effectively. And that just has to do with me saying things the right way and expressing my ideas the right way. Another area I can improve is my decisiveness. Sometimes I tend to overthink things and overanalyze information when I'm given decisions or situations. And a lot of times this overthinking can be counterproductive, it can waste time, it can in the future waste money, and this is somewhere where I really need to improve on, just being decisive and trusting my intuition when I know the correct answer to something. Now, with my long-term goals of being an entrepreneur and business owner, some of my biggest opportunities is simply living in this country and living in this society. I see that our country is a very consumerist country, and we have a culture of buying a lot of things. And this is very beneficial for what I want to do in being an entrepreneur and creating new ideas and new products to push to people and for people to buy. And being in this highly capitalistic consumer society is beneficial to what I want to do. Another opportunity is the birth of social media and how prevalent it is throughout all aspects of society, not just in the US, but also internationally. People from all over the world have access to the internet and social media, and this is great for business and great for what I want to do in being an entrepreneur. Right now, social media and the internet, we have more access to various markets than we've ever had before, and this is an opportunity that I would most likely will take advantage of. A threat to what I want to do in being an entrepreneur is a potential recession. A recession could happen for many reasons, but this would just overall hurt my business because this will lower people's dispensable income, and they'll have less money to spend on frivolous things and frivolous products that I would like to sell. So if there was a recession, this would be a big threat to my career, and this is something that I hope doesn't happen. Another major threat could be war. If there's an international World War III, this would obviously hurt my business and my desire to be in my success in being an entrepreneur, because people wouldn't have as much money to spend on consumer items and would be more focused on wartime necessities. So if there was a war, that would greatly hurt my chance of being a successful entrepreneur, and that would be a great threat to me. And lastly, another threat would be diseases, illnesses, contagious epidemics, and all sorts, such as we're seeing with the coronavirus, with Ebola and all sorts of diseases that can be spread throughout the world. This obviously would shut down businesses, governments, countries, society, and it'd be nearly impossible, not impossible, but it'd be much more difficult for me to succeed in an economy and in a culture and society that is not functioning. Although I will be able to create ideas and profit off of necessities in that time, this would make things overall more difficult for being an entrepreneur. Thank you so much. That was my strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Thank you for listening.